Hello everyone, welcome back. Last week we recapped our work on Maple Lane, and the week before that, our progress on the new driveway for the train station. This week we are going more in depth on a section of the grade we haven't really touched on much on the channel in a minute, that being the Stretch by Bums jungle. By the time of me recording this, we have made significant progress all across the railroad grade, but this particular section will require the most work to be quote-unquote finished. Most if not all of the dirt we've been hauling for the last few months has gone over here. We still need to put down another lift or two in order for the slope of the grade to match our predicted elevation to run the train smoothly once the track is put down. So that's enough of me talking about it. Let's show you what we've been up to. Yeah, it's so soupy back here. We had to dump a couple of loads just where these guys were driving. They're getting stuck. So we either got to get the dozer to flatten this back out again or just pack it down some more. I don't know, but this is just a mess. But we're finally getting some dirt hauled back here. Good progress. All right, so Paul just came through with the loader, flattened this out a little bit. Trucks keep getting stuck because, well, as you can see, got a lot of muck back here. So now I think they'll be able to keep on moving without getting stuck quite so much. Still got a lot of dirt to haul back here, mind you, but we are putting a pretty good hurting on it today. These guys have only been out here for a few hours too, so it's amazing. But anyway, we will keep you guys posted as we go forward. Let's continue.
A little too wet to haul today. A little sloppy. This stuff is so slimy and makes a mess. But I wanted to get this culvert in now that we made a mess of it down here. We kind of planned on doing this job anyway, so we did a bunch of pre-hauling right on the other side of the culvert. So I am going to take a loader over on the other side of the culvert and try to get it buried as soon as we get this banded together. We're coming up on the culvert right here. I left the dozer down here just in case I need it for something. Oh, we started to rut this up pretty bad yesterday. I channeled the water away from side of the grade. Once we raise this up, we'll push the water around over to the right over here, and when it dries up, we'll get that leveled up, prettied up. But yeah, there's a culvert. It's in, and we just got to get it buried. We're gonna get it banded together right here though. If it wouldn't have rained, we were all right because this was almost dry yesterday. And this whole area right over here was flooded. There was probably 1.5 feet of water over here. So you can see I cut this channel right through here to drain the water out. And man, it'd be nice to have this culvert in. I was waiting as long as I could to put this culvert in because I didn't want to drive over it the way everything is mushing out and crush this culvert. So now that we're putting this in here, we're gonna have to put a bunch of fill over this culvert so we won't damage it, but that's what we got to do. It'll keep our mud hole a little drier. That's better. Yeah, right here is just hitting on little pieces of mud. Okay, might have to try something different here. How about this?
Problem solving.
How do I get muddy water? Maybe over there.
Oh yeah.
How do you clean mud off a pipe with muddy water? Where's my screwdriver?
Let's see if we can't pull it together. Oh, look there, almost. Oh, I almost had it. There she goes. She just needed a little coaxing. I'm going to turn that so it's on the bottom. Even less chance.
Yeah, this is kind of downhill from all directions right here, so this is the lowest spot. So we are going to go get the loader. I planned this at the end of the day yesterday, so we stockpiled a bunch of fill. So I'm gonna go get the loader and just start filling in this mud hole and work my way up to this culvert and get it buried. Once it's buried and dries up, we will back dirt down here and we'll start dumping. And we'll fill this in, and we'll get about this much fill over the top of this. Then we won't hurt this pipe.
big rock.
What we have going on here with these piles, you see this line with the crow's foot. So from this mark right here, that's 2 foot. So I got to be 2 feet higher than this line, which is roughly right at the top of that stake. So if I line up the top of that stake with that pile, by the time I take a dozer off, or take the dozer up on top and take the top off and get some compaction in here, you know, everything above here will be dozed down, widened out. So we're gonna be really close. That's how I know the elevation through here. From right here down to there, I'm probably gonna have to put another lift in because that's gonna be about a foot low, I think, right there. By the time I get it dozed off. And then we'll have to come in from the other direction. Once I get this finished, we'll have to come in from the other direction and then work our way out that way. But we're getting there.
It's gonna go real easy, just try not to spin.
It's getting exciting.
I need to pull you across, but the bad thing about being down there is I'm pulling you down. Yeah. I think if we pull you straight, I'm just going to spin in this soft sand too.
Yeah, the fact that you're spinning surprises me, so if that's the case, you'll be doing the same thing there.
All right, so while Paul is pushing dirt to make a ramp to get this thing out of here, it's really tricky to drive on the grade when it's this narrow and the sand is still not packed down. So, you know, mistakes happen, no one got hurt. But we got a plan to get this thing out of here. It's not as bad as it seems. We're gonna have to go over this section of the grade again anyway. So we might as well just move the dirt that we have to make a path for this thing to get out of here. The plan is we're gonna build up this dirt enough and pull this thing forward versus trying to get it back on top of the grade. So after a little bit more dozing, should be smooth sailing. Well, let's see if it works. Still got the slack in one of the lines. Working. Wow. Nicely done.
When you can't get him out of the ditch, pull him in the ditch.
All right, so now that that's out of the way, Joe can get out here. Go ahead and move the gator right in the way. It doesn't look that steep on camera, but trust me. Yeah. Have to give it a tow. rut for a second.
So you can see how deep it is?
I think it's up to your knee. Oh, even past that even. Wow.
6-wheel drive, man. They go anywhere, even where you don't want them to go.
Hey, fun for us, right? Well, everybody, I think that's going to bring this video to a close. We still got some more work to do back there, but dump truck's running just fine. Nobody got hurt. Everything's in working order, so I'm going to count that as a win. You know, when you're working on a project like this, sometimes things can go a little bit cattywampus, but we figured it out and everybody got home in one piece, so we're thankful for that. But again, just stay safe out there when you guys are working on stuff like this. You never know what can happen. We are very thrilled with our progress that we made on the grade so far. We still are not 100% through the entire grade just yet. We still got a lot more hauling to do and a lot more shaping to do on the top of the grade after the next couple of lifts are put down, but we're making significant progress. I think we are within, I don't want to say 100% for sure, within about another month or two of laying down some actual track out here. We got to get some more ballast. We got to get something with grade control out here to finish off the slope and other sections of the grade, but we are that close to actually getting some track put down out here. So we're super excited with our progress, and we want to thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. And to our members, thank you guys for your continuous support. It really does make the world a difference out here. We appreciate your support so much. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. We will check back with you next week. And until then, stay safe, be kind, and do not forget to put a smile on someone's face today. We'll catch you next week.